Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 4 pumpkin pies to see which store's pumpkin pie we like best. We have the freshness guaranteed from Walmart. We have fresh from Meijer. Meijer is a grocery store. We have Whole Foods. And we have Costco.
Monster Costco.
Monster, yes. Well, the reason we bought the half at Whole Foods is because we knew we didn't need to have the whole pie to judge it. So half is going to be fine for us to judge it. These at Walmart and Meijer, they do have a bigger one at Meijer, bigger than this. And so we decided to get the medium size one. So this, we will, when we get over to the table to give these a try, we'll talk about the prices and we'll look at the boxes to see if they have calories and stuff like that. So right now I'm just gonna take them out of the boxes so that you can get a look at them. Meijer, it's funny because they had a larger one laying out on a table and Kevin said the crust is broken. So we asked for another one in the back. Well, she went and got another one out of the back, this size. Well,
it was broken.
This crust is broken as well. So even, and they come frozen, so good luck getting one where the crust is
they're not
broken.
making them fresh in the bakery.
Right.
Now, they might be these, I don't know.
Yeah, they might make these at Costco fresh, we don't know. So I'm gonna cut us a slice of each one of these and put them on a plate. And then we will be taking them over to the table to give them a try. So we're gonna go over prices for you. The prices, it's honestly amazing because the very cheapest pie here is the Walmart pie. It was $5.87.
And it's for 1 pound, 6 ounce.
Right, so $5.87 for 1 pound, 6 ounce. Then the Meijer pie and the Costco pie were the same price. So, yeah, which is amazing. So the Meijer pie...
It's 1 pound, 5 ounces. So it's one ounce less than the Walmart one.
Was $5.99. The Costco pie, when I saw it, I said, oh my gosh, this monster is $5.99.
It doesn't say how net weight is 58 or 50 ounces.
I think it says 58. I think
it's supposed to be, no, it can't be 10 pounds.
No,
8 pounds? It's really weird print.
It's 58 ounces, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know,
printed.
pounds is weird.
Yeah, it's weird. But for the Meijer pie and the Costco pie to be the exact same price is crazy. And then for half the pie at Whole Foods was $7.49. I went to their website. If we had bought the whole pie, it would have been $14.99.
And it is
13 ounces is what it says. 369 grams is what it says.
Well,
so,
I think it's 1 pound.
It does not say 1 pound, it says 0.
Yeah, but it can't be 13 ounces. It's heavier than 13 ounces.
I bet it, I don't know. We can only tell you what's on there, and that is what's on there.
It's heavier than that.
So So Whole Foods is the most expensive, and that's for just half. If you're going to get a whole one, it's going to be a lot of money. Honestly, as far as bang for your buck, the Costco, because it's a monster. However, Kevin and I both agree that the pieces...
They're going to be really long, skinny pieces.
Yes, it's going to be to me, it's a funny shape because I'm used to more of this shape pie.
Yeah. Well, if you want whipped cream or something with it, or ice cream, you have to put it on the side,
Yeah.
Because this piece, honestly, probably needed to be cut in half.
It did, of course. But I've never cut one of these big boys.
I'm just saying, if you were going to serve it, you wouldn't get, well, you could give somebody that big a piece, but,
Well, let's just start here with the Walmart.
Go for it.
This is freshness guaranteed from Walmart. It does have, what I do like, I have to brag about the other stores, is they do have calories, whereas Costco does not have calories on it.
Doesn't have anything.
The Walmart says 5 servings. Go ahead. 5 servings. It says 1/5 of the pie, 125 grams, is 370 calories. And we have done a comparison video on the channel of Sara Lee pumpkin pie compared to what? Marie Callender pumpkin pie?
Yeah, the frozen ones.
So the frozen one. So if you're interested, all you have to do is type in probably Tammy Dunn pumpkin pie and something will come up.
You'll get a lot.
Well, type in Tammy Dunn Sara Lee.
Yeah. Not bad pie. The crust is a little soft, but that's not too surprising. I'm curious what the back.
That's what I wanted to do.
Crust is definitely not the star of that show.
No.
It's kind of that greasy kind of flavor.
It's
the pie itself,
it's a very, very plain crust. It does have some flakiness to it, but it's a very plain flavor. Honestly, I think the actual pumpkin pie flavor in this is very light.
Yeah, the spices and stuff. Yeah, the spices are very, very light. It's not bad. You could for sure get one, but they are kind of light. Yeah,
it's not a bad flavor. It's just light on flavor. Yeah. Okay, so now let's do the Meijer. Fresh from Meijer. It is 1/5 of the pie, 119 grams, is 300 calories. And this is a product of Canada. So the Canadians have made this.
The spices are definitely stronger. Texture's about the same.
No, that's much better. It almost, I'm getting the nutmeg.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely getting more of the spot when you do that too.
I don't think the crust itself is as flaky as the Walmart one.
Basically that same flavor though.
But
no, that one's a little bit better.
I know, I think so too. I like this one more. Overall, the Meijer pie, the unfortunate thing, you all watch these videos, and I know a lot of you have told me you don't have a Meijer in your area. And so that's the bad thing. But honestly, the Meijer pie, I think it's better than the Walmart pie.
Yeah.
It just has more flavor. The one from Walmart is kind of like, it's like a really watered down version.
It is. The spices aren't nearly as good.
No.
Do you want to go with the Costco one and go like save the most expensive one for last?
Oh, okay. Let's go for Costco. Let's see if it gives you anything.
It doesn't say much of anything.
No, it doesn't.
It does have some ingredients on it.
It has the ingredients and that's it. Pumpkins, #1, and then sugars, #2. Pumpkin, sugar, water, eggs, but it doesn't give you calories at all.
No.
Okay.
Go for it. This one looks like more of a homemade look, like the coloring and everything like that.
Yeah, but it was homemade by Jack and the Beanstalk or something. The giant.
That crust is a lot better. Oh yeah, that crust is like a fall apart crust. Not sure. I'm not sure about the.
People are not gonna like me for this video. That crust has a lot of salt.
It is salty.
That crust is the saltiest one we've had. It honestly, compared to the other two, that's all I'm tasting now is salt. I have that salt in my teeth, and as I'm talking, it's coming out more, and it is a very salty crust. People are not going to like me for saying this because I hear people brag all the time. Costco, Costco, you got to get Costco. I do not care for that pumpkin pie. I think it tastes very earthy.
It's very pumpkin-y, for sure.
Like out of the patch.
Here's what I think. The spices are very minimal. The pumpkin is really, really strong. The texture of that one's also a lot smooshier. It's not as held together.
You know what
a lot
that is?
Softer.
Okay.
I think they've used more pumpkin puree in that and didn't put a lot of spices in it.
I agree. This, honestly, you're right.
It's true pumpkin pie.
Yes, it is. I've made a lot with pumpkin, and that tastes, you're right, that tastes like canned pumpkin.
Yeah, it's that pumpkin puree.
I've made a lot of desserts over and over and over again that have canned pumpkin. That tastes like that canned pumpkin. And you're right, they just didn't add a lot of extra spices to it. They
needed
did
to add more spices.
But they needed to add more. You're right.
And the crust, I don't mind the crust. The crust is more of a flaky, more of a crumbly kind of crust than a solid crust like the other two
I do not like how salty that is.
See,
I think it's way too salty.
I like the pure pumpkin flavor, but I like the spices in the Meijer better. If they'd added more spices, I would have picked that as my favorite so far.
The second bite I took was better than the first bite because after having the one from Meijer that's better, then this one seemed kind of earthy. Once I took that second bite of it, it does really just taste more. I didn't get as much of that earthiness that I got the first time.
The pumpkin's pretty earthy.
It is, but this, I don't like the squishiness.
It's very soft.
It's like watery, yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like canned pumpkin. If you've ever opened a can of pumpkin, this is what it's really like. Yeah. And so it's probably a more pure pumpkin pie, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, they're just missing the spice.
But I still like the Meijer more.
Okay, now for the expensive.
Okay, let me see this.
The expensive one. This one does have some information.
Okay, this says Whole Foods. Let's see. Oh, okay. 3 servings.
Really? Huh.
Well, this is half.
That's weird.
Yeah, half. Is 320 calories. This one looks the ugliest.
It also tastes the worst. I don't like it. The texture, yeah, I wouldn't do it too. The texture is fine. It's a little more dense, like the Walmart and the Meijer one, but they've gone a little too heavy on the spices. Ooh, I don't like that crust. It's almost like they forgot to bake it. Kind of chewy or doughy.
It's not. You're not getting. It's like do you think the strongest is like a clove?
It's a very. I don't know. There's something really strong spice in there.
Because it's not nutmeg. Mm-hmm. That's not the strongest thing in there. No. I'm wondering if it's not clove.
See, that one seems more earthy to me because of the spice.
It's
very, very dense.
I don't think it's bad.
It's very, like I said, it's very earthy. That's my least favorite. I think there's some ginger in there. I got a little bit of a tingle on my tongue from the ginger.
Maybe that's it then.
Mm-hmm. They put too much of something.
I think it is.
You get a little tingle?
I think it is ginger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Too heavy.
I think it is ginger. I don't mind.
I mean, it's not bad, but for the cost,
I don't mind it, but for the cost, I mean, my gosh, why wouldn't you? Well, for the cost, why wouldn't you go to Costco?
Yeah.
You know, really.
I like the Costco one. I just wish they had a little more spice in it, but I actually like the Costco.
I don't mind the Whole Foods. I really don't. I think it costs way too much for what it is. I don't think the crust is as good as...
The crust is not good at all.
Even as good as the Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as the Walmart. But I think as far as flavor goes, I don't mind that flavor. I do think it is ginger. And after having another bite, and I don't mind it, but it is very different. Mm-hmm. I would eat that again, but I think it costs too much. I think you're spending too much money.
Yeah, I mean, I would buy it again. I didn't like the flavor compared to the other ones. I don't want to eat a bunch of ginger.
You're right. You don't expect to have it that strong in a pumpkin pie. Well,
I'd rather have a stronger nutmeg than a strong ginger.
My favorite of these is the Meijer.
The Meijer is probably the best, like, traditional balanced pie.
But since people can't get, and you're not going to get Costco unless you're a member of Costco.
That's true.
We wouldn't have even been members of Costco if Courtney hadn't gifted us. She gifted us a membership because I don't think I should have to pay to shop anywhere. I think they should be welcoming me in the door. Come spend your money. So I don't believe in paying to shop. But she gifted it, and so we're going to go there. It was fine. But
you can see that doing that, you get these things like this pretty cheap.
Yes, but honestly, would I want to deal with that on Thanksgiving?
It is.
I think it's overkill.
It is. I would rather than have two smaller pies in a case than one huge pie. Because it looks cool.
I don't want to see Aunt Mildred coming through the door with that huge pie. It's like, what the heck am I supposed to do with that? I would not appreciate that if somebody brought that. It's like, what the heck?
It's going to go a long way, but it is a little too big. It's a little awkward.
It's like you're competing with everybody else bringing desserts. Oh, yeah, I brought this, and I brought this. You call that a pie? This is a pie. So anyway, really,
I would do if you consider that, then I would say the Meijer or the Walmart one is probably the best ones. Although I do like the Costco one, so if you buy them at Costco, they're good. I would not buy the Whole Foods, me personally.
It just costs too much money.
It costs too much money, and I didn't like the flavor that much.
Yeah.
The Walmart and Meijer are pretty similar to each other.
The Meijer has a better flavor.
But the Meijer has a better flavor.
Yes. But
the Walmart is fine.
If you're in a pinch, you could get the Walmart one. It doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like a watered down. They didn't put enough spices in it.
Truthfully, go buy one of the frozen ones. They're really good too.
Just go buy Marie Callender's.
Yeah.
Save yourself some time. Do that.
They're just as good.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.